on the last video. I volunteer as tribute.
Alright.
The adventure continues.
Oh, right, because it was the Sims thing, right. So what does the bird need to do? Because I forgot. I gotta cut out of this.
The bird doesn't kill us.
I know, but I forgot what you have to do with the bird.
I don't think there's anything. Alright, so let's start our day.
You go down to the ferries.
Yes, I was doing fairies today, wasn't I?
Mm-hmm. What do we know is the good one to do?
Attachments.
Well, check them.
Oh, look, it says hi. It literally says
Oh, okay.
work successor.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going here. You.
Yeah, send him into the fucking... Yep. And then send me in there. To do it.
Wait, did I get hurt?
I think you're good. Well, I mean,
Yeah, I
yeah,
got
you are
hurt.
getting slightly hurt every single time that you're in that thing.
I'm going down really fast.
Look over there. No, you're good.
I'm fine. I'm getting through the fucking animals.
It's because of the little red dots there. Yeah. It was insight that you needed to do in that one?
I have no...
Well, we'll find out. And if I recall correctly, I think the bird also doesn't really escape. So...
It might also be what I'm trying to do.
Well, you've also never been in that room until now. Remember, mine wasn't too great either.
Wait, do they mean by a different management work, they mean if I change from something other than what I was doing?
Well, you're surrounded by fairies.
I did attachment last time, right?
I think it was attachment, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait to try to get the escape information.
Wait, go ahead and click on that thing again, though, the fairies.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, not the cancel order, but click Fairy Festival. Go ahead and scroll it up. Oh, if an employee who is under the care of small fairies go to do a different management work. The game is still running, apparently. Okie doke.
I'm just gonna stick to what I was doing just because I don't want to risk it.
It's fair. I don't blame you. I mean, most people don't want to die, so
Yeah.
it's understandable. Go ahead and do the managerial tips as soon as you get an opportunity to. Previous management tag. Oh, there's 4 tips.
Oh.
Alright.
When an employee enters a containment room in another... When an employee enters a containment room in another abnormality, blah blah blah, pitfall counter has decreased with a normal probability.
Okay.
When Daniel, employee, falls into panic, so if someone panics, the flip-off counter decreases.
Okay.
Keep fucking up.
You might want to send him... No. What did you do?
What?
Cancel it.
What?
He's like dying, that guy. George is at 1 health.
Really?
Yes.
Oof, we almost lost him.
You almost murdered him. Yeah.
That's a-
So send him back there. And then send me in to do some more attachment work. And when you get 10 boxes in there, absolutely buy some armors.
It's just to bring up the speed.
Mm-hmm. So, alright, you've done your work with Fairy Festival, it looks like. 14.
It's a non-escaped object.
Good, and what's his weapon? It'll be red damage, 5 to 7. Normal, short range. Endured, so you're vulnerable to hail damage.
So, yeah.
Alright, well, we got pretty much everything. Why don't you go into the abnormality story?
I'm just gonna pause before we
Yeah.
do this.
Alright, care to read this?
Yes. They use a language you cannot
Yeah,
understand.
you did that one, so it's right under it.
Fairies protect our employees, that is, if you often acted out of the goodness of your heart, are a lover of nature, and are a competent being, then the fairies will gladly take care of you. Everything will be peaceful while you're under the fairies' care. Also, you can enjoy the envy of other employees, not that that's important. And if the fairies don't approach you, then you should reflect on your life. When Emil and I took shifts entering the fairies' containment facility, the fairies did not hesitate to approach me, just me and never to Emil. You all know Emil and how he is. Why, even yesterday he refused to share his snacks with me and was acting all high and mighty. It is sacred to be protected by the fairies in any world, but don't enter the containment facility just for fun. If you've read some books, you will know that fairies don't like people who take advantage of their kindness. The corresponding document is only allowed to employees over 4 and above. When Walter, who was under the care of the fairies, died in the containment facility, another abnormality we found. In the containment facility of another abnormality, we found some anomalies. His stomach and face were ripped off, his eyeballs and organs were eaten by something. Moreover, the containment facility that Walter was found in was for abnormalities that use mental attacks. Fairies that were discovered in a different area had someone's blood and flesh smeared all over their mouths. We did not perform a test to find out whose flesh and blood it was. In our world, there are few results that are done due to perfect kindness. Having fairies that live in the forest and visit you just because they like you or you did many good deeds is just something that happens only in fairy tales. Even though we know this is the truth, we sometimes become deluded. The fairies' care is happening because of all the good deeds I've done in my life. That the fairies are favoring me because there is something that makes me more special than other employees. However, the fairies are just monsters who like meat. They protected you because they wanted to keep their food fresh. When the employees started working at a different containment facility, they gobbled the employee up in fear that they would lose their food to something else. But most of the employees who received care from the fairies were greatly satisfied. Also, the accident rate greatly reduced. And while the fairies were given care is a positive effect for the company, therefore it has been decided that the employees will not be told of the full truth.
So I think it's just during the whole entire session, by the way.
Yeah.
So you can't do anything else until the next day.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be safe with that one.
That's exactly what it is. You can do whatever that you want with it. Very slow. You're just gonna keep doing attachment work?
Yeah, just because I'm scared.
I think you're gonna still see it. I think it's literally specifically with going to another place and do different work. Because that was what it was saying, like if it moves to another area. Wait, no, read his bio. Oh yeah, right, you gotta pause
There's
it.
an alert.
An alert.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
one. Suppress.
Oh, that's not good. Alright, so he's escaped the containment facility. What are your orders? Send Georgia to fucking suppress that shit. Yeah, you might want to make that. Not the weapon.
Oh, sorry, I was gonna make the weapon, but I don't think we can give it to him anyway.
You can't give it to him anyway. That's why I was saying, like, the armors we need more, but that's fine.
Alright, I'm gonna send you to take care of Winston.
Yep.
This is going on.
Do it up. Oh, there's the bird.
Oh, the bird's only right here.
Oh, go!
Ooh! Someone's getting beat up.
Wait, where is
George is dead.
We should improve the combined training program. Oh, cool. So it just died.
Georgia died.
Well. Alrighty. Well, that's a thing that happened. If I had a hand, I would high-five you. So we do need those orders to, like, figure out how to deal with him during a fucking... whatchamacallit. So do we have any idea what happened during that fight exactly?
No.
Because we might need to redo that.
There's where he died.
Oh, God. well. So hold on, pause the game for a second. So we have enough energy to continue the day, and I vote that we should probably end it in case
And then
that happens on him.
We'll just restart it.
Well, we
Restart
could.
the day.
Alright, why not? We'll retry it. Do we know what worked well on that thing?
No, we don't. We have no clue what works.
I mean, this is all the points that were spent anyway, so we still have all of that
Exactly, we
shit
did
right there. So,
everything.
yep.
So,
And the same shit as last time. Select that. There you go. You will be under the care of Zaveris.
hopefully.
Hopefully.
Hopefully they won't kill me.
So let's see how that works, how that goes over. Well, apparently you're relaxed. Well, it seems to be going pretty well.
I got hurt though.
You're always going to get hurt a little bit. There you go. Positive reaction. Look at you. So, yeah, we know what works well on the Fairy Festival.
It might have been because I spent so long reading everything and we hadn't sent anyone to see him.
To see who? The bird?
Bird, yeah.
Possibly. So, where's the repression counter on it? Or can you not see
You
it?
can see the, you can't see it.
And then what did we say, like, helps with the repression counter with this bird?
It was visiting it.
Oh, okay. So the only thing I don't get is that top left counter right there where it shows like the 3, right? So who gets the breach when that counter hits 4?
What do you mean?
The top left, that biohazard thing, that's when a breach happens, or whatever the fuck that it's called.
The clip-off thing?
Yeah.
I think it randomizes maybe?
Maybe? I don't know. Fucking dog. Alrighty, so might as well do some more attachment work. But what do we have for box? Oh, not enough to buy an armor though. Oh, okay. So he's already in there with the little bird.
Alright.
Excellent. So leave it alone for just a minute because I think it always... No, it gave you all the boxes right off of the bat. That's just a counter?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So, or we could straight... No, we can't get the...
Let's just look at
information,
what
yeah.
works for it. Alright, so Insight
Insight
does
is
work.
the best. Okay. Go with that one for now.
Yep.
The left counter decrease with a normal probability. In another or abnormality.
So as long as we're moving the different abnormalities, it's gonna decrease its...
Where's the clip off? Oh no, the countdown went off, but nothing happens.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Okay,
Good to
so
know.
nothing happened.
So I guess that can happen. Interesting. I didn't know that that was a thing. Oh, I'll be honest, I'm still like at a moment where it's like, what the fuck with that fucking bird? Like, I kinda don't fucking like you. Sending Georgia? Or
I'm waiting
is he still
for
healing?
Georgia to heal fully.
Okay, there we go. Do it! Is that where everybody heals, up at the top right there, or can it be the room right next to it?
I think you have food right there.
Gotcha.
Ooh, that was perfect.
Nice!
Look at you.
Alright, now let's buy some armor. Buy some armor! Oh yeah, right. Pausing. Good idea. There we go.
Okay.
And while you're at it, if you can actually go back over there... We already saw the 100% on this guy, right?
Yes,
So we might as well save for the gear. But, back out.
No, I'd rather just do it just because it makes it faster.
Oh, okay. Do it. Now back at it. Back the fuck out of here. Go to the left. over to one sin.
Mm-hmm.
Boxes. Maximize him. Now read his abnormality story, because we never did that.
You never finished it. Alright.
Feeds on the surfaces between people. So yeah, we did that one, the feeding mechanism.
Alright,
no,
you
I don't
can
think
read,
that we...
You can read from It Feeds.
Okay, so yeah, it feeds on the evil that surfaces during conversations between people. The assigned employee must confess their sins to it. Its feeding mechanism is still unknown. Experiment log X2321. The sins have been cataloged in 3 levels. Level 1, a small lie or action that either goes unnoticed or can be shared in jest. Level 2, sins that are more serious and only shared to the closest of friends. And Level 3, sins so profound that they cannot be shared with anyone and are taken to the grave. Redacted has been assigned to confess Level 1 sins. Energy production has been increased by 12%. Redacted has been assigned to confess Level 2 sins. Energy reduction has been increased by 15%. Redacted has been assigned to confess Level 3 sins. 1 minute and 48 seconds after the employee was sent in, a bright flash of light was seen. The light was so bright that it was seen even outside of the containment unit. Immediately following the light, there was a company-wide power outage. The phenomena lasted for 2 hours. Redacted lost 6 years of their memory. The experiment was cancelled following this incident. The level of mental corruption of all employees in the department was greatly decreased. Ethics decreed that all footage of those who participated in the experiment were to be kept sealed. But the incident left us no choice but to review the footage in the containment unit. So, yeah, he just completely wiped his fucking memory after blinding everybody. Alright. Yeah, right there. So, Redacted. This happened during Redacted at around 4 p.m. By the way, will this really work? Anyways, there was a railway about 20 minutes from my house. Some of my good friends and I decided to have ourselves dressed as forest animals. One of us decided to dress as a deer. It was a crude costume, one that could hardly be called a costume, to be honest. It was just a pair of clumsily made antlers and a dark outfit with some deer-like spots on it. Anyways, I don't know how our deer friend wandered into the woods. We didn't even realize he was missing, maybe for an hour. We looked for him and then finally found him in some bushes. We called out his name, and I'm not sure if it was from relief or finally finding us or what, but he started sprinting towards us. And that's when we heard it. The gunshots. Bang, bang, bang. We didn't know where it came from, but when I came to my senses, I saw that his blood was splattered all the way over to my feet. After that, not one of us dressed up as an animal ever again. Its eyes are empty. It is a skull, after all, but I doubt it's blind. I feel its gaze on me, and it is listening to me, and confessing to it lightens my heart. Afterwards, we investigated incidents during the period in the employee's hometown to get a better picture. We learned that a boy named Justin was shot and killed in a deer costume by hunters during a deer hunting season. Unlike the employee's confession, Justin was repeatedly bullied by other kids. Unlike the employee's confession. Oh, bullied by other kids. And witnesses said they heard the kids shout, "Run, Justin, run," right before the gunshot. After the incident, the kids at the scene moved out of town and deer hunting was banned in the area. So, I don't understand. Why is that like a terrible, terrible sin?
Because he was bullied by, probably because he was bullied by the kids, and they were the ones that put him in the deer costume and had him run around knowing there was hunters.
Oh, probably, yeah. So it was like a lie.
Yeah, they got someone killed.
That's terrible. Yeah, that is dirty bad.
Alright.
Classical. I thought it said classical unconditioning. He's nervous. Monitor gestalt reflexes. This is all we need. See, you are perfect for lobotomy. No, I'm not perfect for lobotomy. You keep any kind of ice pick-like fucking shaped device away from my eyeballs. I vote after this we, Oh god! Georgia just straight died in the chamber, apparently.
Okay, I guess we have to redo this again.
Why is Georgia so weak and fucking terrible?
Should we be throwing... Oh, that's why. Should we be throwing you down there, maybe? I'm not trying to, like, throw you on the bus, but You have
What's
more
different
health.
about Georgia? Like,
Georgia doesn't have a lot of health.
and what did you have him do? Was that insight work?
Yeah.
Huh.
Let's just restart again.
Why not?
Let's
you
throw you.
fucking
Let's
bitch.
throw you down there because you have
Why
more
not?
health.
Why not?
Cause like
That bird, man.
it's gonna be the death of us.
Seriously.
The death of Georgia.
We're going to
Multiple
rename
times.
that thing Tree Jam. We should have made a character named Tree Jam and threw him in the bird room.
We will. You will be exclusively Birdman.
Go ahead, you might as well. Throw me into the fucking... Oh, he only has 17 health, doesn't he?
Yes.
So
you
I have way more
twice
health.
as much health.
Yeah, okay.
That's why I was saying to throw you there.
Have him do attachment work. And then you work with the fairies today. Shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait a minute. I get it. So the end of the day just makes it so that you get the energy that you need and then you can go ahead and upgrade your things. But the objective is still as follows from earlier where we needed to go through 4 fucking... or whatever that is.
I think it's just a set mission, and we might get like
Yeah.
something if we finish the mission. But the day can end once we get the amount of boxes we need.
I think that's how it's gonna work. Yeah. That makes sense. So, do me a favor, how can you put up, like, the list of characters? I want to know how much damage that thing's doing to me.
Oh, I just click in one of these things and they pop it up.
Alright, well,
So-
go ahead and click on me.
What I did was this, see?
Oh, yeah, so I'm only taking, like, 3 every time that he hurts me. See how well that works. Alrighty, cool.
Alright, that was green. Perfect. Uh-oh.
Really? Already? Well,
It didn't escape, though. That's the problem.
I see. Oh yeah, that actually is a good thing to point out right there. We might have to just send Georgia down there.
I think we have to send you in there.
It's a possibility.
Just to keep it suppressed.
What is my health at?
I was gonna see when I
Yeah.
click this. Yeah, you're fine.
Well, let's see what happens. Why not?
Because sending somebody in there
Stopped it from
reduces-
wanting to escape?
Yeah,
Is that how that works?
reduced it. It reduced it before. That's what it said.
Oh, alright. And we have 9 PE boxes, so I mean, we can do things to increase our observation rate here. So we might as well get as many managerial tips as possible. So we can do tip 3.
Yeah.
Which is blank return or redacted return to the containment room after a panicky employee became normal or after a certain period of time after the escape.
So what we could do is, if it does escape, keep it away from.
Everybody.
Just keep everyone away from it.
Makes sense. Also, it didn't escape that time. Just kind of got back in there. He's like, cool, we're gonna hang out. This is working out decently well. Cool. Alright, so just let my ass go back to the fucking regular room, and then by the time that you two wrap up, we should be good to go.
Yeah.
Don't bother spending boxes quite yet. We'll do it in between menus.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't trigger any clip-off counters until you guys are all set. So, and then that'll be a day complete right there.
Yeah. And Birdman didn't kill anybody.
Cool, he wasn't a fucking douchebag this time.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate you not being a douche.
Just
So did you increase your health the first time around, or did you just go the 2 middle?
I did the 2 middle.
Alright, we're good to go. Alright, cool. Nobody died. Look at
Yeah.
us.
Look at us.
Georgia
Actually
got a
getting
promotion too. Yeah. Refine them PE boxes, Chelsea. Do it. Alright, cool. So that was an absolute pain in the fucking ass. What do we have for different things here?
somewhere. Betrayed hearts were slowly forgotten in the depths. Many of those who underwent an operation inside the machinery have found rest and became healthy again.
It's not too bad.
Satisfaction is only temporary.
That sounds metal.
Yeah. I like the middle one.
I like the middle one too. It sounds less scary. Are you proud of what you do here?
If not, this news will change your mind. After your arrival, the energy output has increased by 13%. That was a different number than the guy in the video got. You sure? I thought it was 12.
You got 13.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm just stupid. What is this? Saphira log. Wait, Saphira. Oh, I see.
That's our mission. Oh, that's
Oh, cool.
The log.
I don't think there's an actual log in the game, though. A 13% increase is a record-breaking figure. How do you feel? Proud. Fuck yeah. Since you came, the company's doing better. That means you're doing your job. There will be only good news. I don't think that that's a positive thing at all in any way, shape, or form. I doubt there will only be good news here. A machine doesn't flatter easily. It's good to know that you're happy. I remember your face when you first came here and you were withdrawn. Face all grim, and was alerted at my presence. It's okay for you to be happy. And it's a special day today. See the glass of champagne? Let us toast. Oh, it's not someone's birthday. It's Company Foundation Day. You lost an employee for the first time yesterday. Yeah.
Multiple times.
Multiple times, actually, but we rewound it and we corrected the problem. So, and many more will follow. I am helping you to cope with it. They knew the risks from the beginning. The company grows on their sacrifices. I'm sure they would feel proud of themselves in their dying breath. You should respect them. That is why we're toasting now. And that is also why Krillin was knocking on the door saying, "Let me the fuck out of here, I don't like this place."
Yep.
Cheers for the deceased, to remember their noble sacrifices. I will drink the champagne because I kinda like champagne, sort of. I will give you some tips. To properly drink a glass of champagne, lightly hold the lower stem of the glass and savor the bubbles. Yes, just like that. She's just staring at you, just... Great face askew.
Good day. Would you like to expand the control team?
Yes. It's my only option, so sure. Why the fuck not? Alrighty. So, we should probably increase his health if we're going to... Or do we just want to hire a new person altogether? Well, we have 4 anyway.
We have 4. Let's hire one more person and then spend
We
points.
still probably should upgrade Georgia, though, so he's a little more useful. He'll just be our fodder. So, who's our first person? Should we make an Austin first?
Yeah.
Just throw him on the chopping block.
Alright. Clicking it. I'm gonna name it Pterodactyl.
Okay. P is silent. We're gonna go with that. Make it look like he always saw a fucking ghost.
I've seen some shit, man.
Max SV. Work success rate.
I just say just do those. Just do that 1 point for now and then do Georgia. Because Georgia's been here for a while. Georgia needs points.
Georgia does.
Alright, now throw Austin. And we're gonna give Austin an easy day. We can give him one
To
of
fucking 2 sins or 1 sin, or you know what I mean. Alright, Georgia. We need to...
one
We
in
need to
hell.
definitely do that to start. So, what is his HP stat now? Oh, that's
37.
much better with the 37, yeah. So, eventually we're going to want to do fucking other shit with that. So that does white damage, that fucking beat and stick.
Yes.
Which is it? So it's 2 points for another one of those upgrades. I can upgrade any one of those for 1. So yeah, you need some health. So we're gonna do that for you. So you're sitting on 33, 33, 37. Yeah, he's our tank, dude. Like, he is absolutely our tank. He's got, like, the best shit. Maybe not the best sanity. Weirdly enough, Austin actually has really good base sanity.
Even though he looks fucking mental.
He is mental. His work success rate ain't great, but that's because it's his first day on the floor right now. So, I don't know. Do you want to do SP for Georgia, or do we want to upgrade, like, one of our stats?
I don't think we have enough points to upgrade any of our stats.
I'm pretty sure I do.
Yeah, do
because
your
I don't have
prudence.
prudence. I do need to be the most powerful one here, absolutely. Unless we want to save that lobotomy point
I'll
for
just
later.
save it, actually. Let's do,
And then we also have gear, right? Oh, no, we gotta
need to
get these
buy
things.
it.
Right. We gotta buy
do the
gear.
repression work real quick.
Yeah, true, we should do that.
And then I want an ego suit on my character.
Oh, absolutely. You need the ego suit. And then we're vulnerable to hail damage with that one as well. But it's
So,
fine.
doesn't matter.
But it's endured everything else. I don't think anything that we have anyway does hail damage, so that's fine.
Yeah. Alright, now go to, fairies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do the repression so you can see what the,
So, I mean, we could do that, but we have everything for the fairies, right? Like, we've unlocked everything other than the escaping for me. Does anybody need the wing beat? Speed, normal, and range shorts. That Zayn stick. Let me go over to that.
just click somewhere.
Yeah, okay, egos, right? Yep.
Zayn, but you have to go to ego suit. And then
Vivian.
I just right click myself. Oh,
There
okay.
we go. We have 2 Zayn suits though, right?
Yeah. And now click someone else.
I mean, as much as I want to give myself the armor, I think it should go to him, because he's going to be the one we're throwing directly
wait
into
1
danger.
second. Yeah, give him this, and then we can make a spare suit.
Mm-hmm.
Because we can get this suit.
We can, absolutely.
But this suit isn't as good as one Burd. So we can get 2 of these.
It's not, absolutely.
We can get
but
2
also, I wanted to check the weapon though. Like, do we need the weapon more for somebody else as well? Or?
I wouldn't. We can wait for the weapon and
Yeah.
make one later. So why don't
True.
let's just make 2 of these suits and throw it on you and Austin.
Okay, yep.
And we at least have some defense if something were to go wrong.
That is true.
So
Oh, look at me looking sexy as fuck in the blue. I like the blue. I look pretty in blue.
I want
Pterodactyl. Love it. You just look high. You just... Yo.
Yeah.
I have no fucking idea what's going on.
Alright, ready to start today?
No. Burd. Burd person.
Oh yeah.
Managerial tips 4. Absolutely.
Return to the containment room after a panicky employee became normal or after a certain period of time. Oh yes.
Order Mao employees to take control of Burds. Wait, MAO? Like, is that a name? Mao? Whatever. When the employee tries to attack redacted, the central part of blank is broken and data redacted. After that, employee's death confirmed. Failure to suppress. Oh, so that's what happened to Georgia. You smacked him once and then he ate him.
You can't suppress it. You have to just let it go around.
Mm-hmm.
You can't try to suppress it. That's what it's saying.
Yep.
Alright. So if it manages to escape, just leave it alone and it'll go back. Don't try to stop it.
Gotcha.
Oh, so this is an item.
Oh, okay. Cool, that's good. Well, it might not be good.
Alright.
Well, it's about as good as the day's gonna get, so let's go.